Hey, this is an update video for Arcanum version 0.6. This is a progression update as well as a update for how the mod looks and a addition of the in-game guidebook, the Archimedum. There are new visual models of the items for the CADs, as well as two new items, the Archimedum and the Spell Shard. The Archimedum is the in-game guidebook, and the Spell Shard is the actual physical representation of spells in Arcanum. And yeah, it's now a sort of plug-and-play situation. You put spell shards into CADs, and they will be what store your spells and allow you to like select which one you want to cast from the CADs. This guidebook will allow players to understand how Arcanum works, track their spellcrafting, troubleshoot spells that they are making in real time, as well as also give them understanding of where they are supposed to get the runes and track what runes they've already discovered. The rune tablets are the replacement of the existing codex, and essentially they're just the same system but given a better model, better visuals. Yeah, you'll unlock them, you'll find them in chests and dropped by enemies like usual, and yeah, right clicking them will give you a random chance of getting effects, selectors, operators, triggers, the lot. We also have the introduction of predefined spells that you can find in chests in different zones. They have different rarities, and each rarity matches the like powerfulness of the spell. Yeah, so you can find things like Ascend or Repulse Field, and these predefined spells will be able to be cast from your hand or from a CAD. This spell, because you don't know all of the different runes in it, some of them show up as question marks, which is a gating feature that kind of means that to properly be able to edit these spells that you find in the world, you have to properly progress through the mod, find all of the different effects, and then come back to the spell that you found to be able to properly edit it. Yeah, and with the whole freehand casting thing, you have a limit of 90 potency, which means that any sort of found spell in the world, if you want to really be able to cast it from your hand, you need to reduce the effectiveness of it through the constants. One thing about this is that these freehand spells, these freehand casting, they do cost durability of the spell shard. So if you do too many of them, it will break the spell shard, and this will mean that it will no longer be able to be placed inside CADs or even be able to be cast from the player's hand. Using Control on F opens the CAD slots. This is the new setup for installing and uninstalling spells from a CAD. Every CAD has 12 slots, but depending on the tier of CAD that you have, only some of the slots will be available. You can only put in spell shards that haven't been broken. Broken ones won't go in, and yeah, it basically just allows you to cast a spell like normal, but just a bit more of an interactive UI. We've also added a setup in the Salvager to make use of broken or actually just found spells that you don't need. Putting them in the Salvager will give you some crystals, which you can then actually use to craft more blank spell shards if you want, or to just make, some of your Archimedum, the other CADs, that sort of stuff. So should make acquisition a bit easier. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. I think hopefully it will make Arcanum be a bit more intuitive to use, and it looks a lot better. Hopefully, if all goes well with the update and there aren't too many issues, I will have some more time to work on new features, such as the ritual and enchanting setup, which will allow players to put spells onto their swords, chest plates, other items, And the ritual setup will be used to make crafting a bit more involved. Instead of just working through the workbench, I might make it so that CADs need to be made through the ritual crafting process, which might require not only items but certain interactions in the world. Thanks for watching, and as always, let me know what you think. Would love the feedback.